going to be on the carbonyl compounds, and this time it's the fats and oils. So the IUPAC name for glycerol is propane 1,2,3-triol. Make sure that you have the E when you write this down because it's normally underlined. Long-chain carboxylic acids are known as fatty acids, and triesters are known as fats and oils. So glycerol plus fatty acids, which are long-chain carboxylic acids, form triesters, also known as fats and oils. So fats, the bonds in the chains are saturated, and this means that there's no double bonds. Oils, however, are unsaturated, so these do have double bonds. This then affects the van der Waals forces, because for fat it's high, because the chains are packed closely together, because there are no double bonds, so they can fit nicely. Whereas oils have low van der Waals forces, because the chains aren't packed closely together. The double bonds make it awkwardly positioned. In terms of melting points, this also is related to the last point. Because there's high van der Waals for fats, there's also high melting points. Whereas for oils, they have a very low melting point, and because of this, they're in liquid form under standard conditions. And this then links on to the final point, the standard state in standard conditions, and it's solid for fats and liquid for oils. So, we also need to know some reactions of triesters, which were the fats and oils. So the base hydrolysis of triesters forms glycerol plus carboxylate salts. These salts are used as soaps and shampoos in industry, and the reagent for this reaction is dilute sodium hydroxide. The equation is pretty easy to kind of figure out, so it's the triester plus 3 sodium hydroxides to form glycerol and 3 carboxylate salts. Think about it, triester, tri, 3, so you're going to need 3 of your reagents to form 3 carboxylate salts. And then to form a carboxylic acid from these carboxylate salts, we just add hydrochloric acid, because this will then displace whatever positive ion you have as a spectator ion and add on the hydrogen. Finally then, we need to know about biodiesels, and these are basically just a mixture of methyl esters. They're formed from the reaction of vegetable oil, which is a triester, and methanol. This forms methyl esters and glycerol, and the catalyst used for this is a strong basic catalyst such as potassium hydroxide. And that's all you need to know for the reactions and the details for fats and oils.